Hello, guys, and welcome back to Time Jump. Here we are, episode 40, the last episode of beta. I'm so excited. Next episode, we go into 1.0. So many new mechanics. So I thought today we'd do a little bit of a tour, and I figured a good spot to start off the tour would be up on top of the lighthouse, so we can get a pretty good overview of the front of the castle. And then we'll just go down. As we're going down here, I want to talk a little bit about the upcoming episodes and what you guys think we should do. I definitely think I'm going to take a couple days off from recording because this past week I've done nothing but record every single day. Probably restart after this weekend, so I'll take this week off. So I apologize about that, but I just need some time to relax, hang out with some friends and family and stuff. I also think in the upcoming episodes of this series, to kind of ask you guys what you want to see. Do you want to see us, go straight into mechanics such as enchanting, go straight to the end and fight the dragon? Do you want to take it slow and first? My idea is to actually start to build a brand new base far away from here, and then connect it up with train tracks, maybe through the Nether, through the overworld. I don't quite know yet. But should we go build the base first and then mess around with mechanics, or should we do a little bit of both? I want to make new farms because we need an XP farm now, and we could use this one, but I don't think it's going to be any. I don't want to mess with it. I want to, honestly, in my opinion, what I want to do is I want to leave behind this area and kind of put it in like a capsule so we don't come back and mess with the alpha world, obviously with the exception of that over there and like Christmas Island stuff that we're going to keep updating. But our base here, I kind of want to put in a capsule and leave it behind just so it's preserved. So this is we just walked up from the beach here. We got like a little cabana. We got, beach chairs and stuff. We got a boardwalk. I should have shoveled up the snow, my bad. Here we got our train station, which goes underground, which we'll get to in a minute. However, I want to first just real quick come up here and show you guys the flower farm. I don't have any bone meal on me. Hopefully there's some in here. Okay, we'll come back to that because I don't have any bone meal on me. Let's go ahead and actually go into the train station and check out one of our older, kind of newer builds is the slime farm. And the reason I want to go there is it doesn't really lead anywhere. So we can go there, come back here, and then go to our base. So that it goes underground and turns into a subway station. That leads to our base, and this leads to the slime farm. I should put signs and everything since there will be a world download coming out with this episode, as well as the alpha world backup that I took right before we updated the beta will be coming out with the beta world. Let's go take a look at our slime farm real quick. It's just right around the corner, honestly. It's not too far. And here we are. I'm going to have to cut some parts out, so, just so we can fit everything in this episode. It's going to be pretty long. We got the slime farm here. You come with the pedestal. It's got a big slime pixel art. And then my favorite way to get down, you can take the staircase. My favorite way to get down is just jump down here into the pit in the middle. The slimes come out of the iron pipe, and they land in here, and they drown. So all you have to do is walk in and pick up the slime balls. We have a hidden storage system over here. But you press step on the pressure plate, it opens up, and here's our slime storage. I haven't been collecting them too much, so I just wanted to do it because it was fun. And then we have to walk all the way back up. Okay, so I figured might as well cut all that and pick up right here at the train station. I'll show you guys what I did with the minecarts here. Now, none of the other cart system isn't like this. I put extra time into this because I thought it was cool. But it's not practical long distance. It's really nice to get from our base to the train station, however, since it's kind of like our hub. It's an automatic cart system. So, a lot of times when you have minecarts, you have to worry about, do we have a cart here? Is there a cart stick at the other end that's going to bounce me back? But here, we have a fully automatic cart system that swaps the carts out every time you come in from the other side. Unfortunately, the other cart can come unloaded and stop halfway on the track, which is why I didn't do it to the slime farm, because I'm pretty sure it happened. If you come up here, this will lead us directly to our base, right into the basement, which, now that I think about it, let's not go straight up there. because I want to start outside of our base. So let's come here. The minecart actually goes over our mine system, which I put a lot of time and effort into. I used TNT. I think it was close to 3 stacks of TNT. I started this pretty early on, and it was actually just an original straight mine shaft. And again, I used TNT to blow it out, and came back later, threw a bunch of wood pillars down, and decorated it a bunch. And I think it came out pretty good. I'm really happy with it. And out here, we come right over there is the flower farm, which we'll get to that area soon. But I want to show you guys our main base, which is the castle, the fortress. Has a pretty cool little feature in the front gate here. If you walk in and step on the pressure plates, it's actually a double piston extender that blocks mobs from getting in. If you step on it again, it goes down, so it's powered by a T flip-flop. Which, let me actually turn the sounds down just a little bit. If you flip these levers here, it actually locks the system so that the pressure plates don't do anything. And if you turn that off, it goes back down. This town was actually built in alpha. Just, I think most of everything here was built in alpha. We got a blacksmith here. We got a little like shooting range right here. This is our actual home. We'll go in that in a second. Just a couple small housing, a couple of apartment buildings. This is our bakery. I mean, we never really did anything with it, but it's all for decoration. I wanted to use bricks for something, and boy, did I use a lot of bricks. This is a little tiny house that I think came out the best out of all the houses. A little dining room, kitchen here. You go upstairs. It's got a little seat, and come outside, it's got a little porch. I love it. Now, back in the day in alpha, there actually wasn't beds. That's why there's no beds in any of the houses. It was really cool when the beds came out. I do have this on peaceful, but I'm going to put it on hard mode here and let some mobs spawn. If we go F3, mobs should start spawning in. I'm going to wait a second and show you guys just how pretty efficient this farm is. It gets pretty crazy pretty quick. Yeah, so as you can see, the rates are relatively decent for a simple platform spawning system where they just walk off the edge on their own accord and then water streams funnel them towards the middle. It's definitely helped me out, collecting a bunch of TNT and such. And here, this little shed here, we use this for storage, which full of arrows, so I just started chucking them on the ground on the side over here. And it's nighttime, so let's actually, we got a little park right there. Let's actually go inside the inner fortress and take a nap in our bedroom. So these are just little rooms over here, you know, little storage rooms, nothing too crazy, you know, decoration mostly. Let's head upstairs. Our upstairs actually has 2 rooms, which I never really did anything with. I never did anything with this room. And then our bedroom just houses our 3 pups and our bed. Let's sleep through the night, and then we'll head back downstairs. We'll head into the basement, just show our little storage room. It's just a bunch of chests, nothing too crazy, no redstone or anything involved, which in the future there absolutely will be. We got our throne right there. Come down here, just a little storage room, nothing too crazy, tons of chests, most are empty. And from here, let's think. Actually, let's grab some bones and head over to the flower farm. Alright, so here we are at the flower farm. Let me grab some bone meal. We won't use it all. I'll actually leave some behind here. So the first thing you have to do is break this torch. I had to put that up there because mobs are spawning in crazy quantities. You just close and open again to get the torch back. And then water should be off. Yeah, water looks like it's off. You just stand right in the middle here. And you just spam right click. It only takes a couple seconds. Boom, 32 bone meal gone. You flip the lever and let the waterfall begin. I love this. This farm is so cool. Boom. Look at that. Seeds and flowers like there is no tomorrow. Isn't that cool? It's a bit of an abuse of a bug, but, you know, it's cool. It was something everyone built back in the day once they found out about it. Super good when it comes to getting supplies. Next up, actually, would be our sugarcane farm. I wouldn't even call it a farm. It's just our source of sugarcane. It's just this hill here that we made. I think it looks nifty. It's something different. You know, you just walk up and you punch it layer by layer, and then you collect the sugarcane afterwards. Up the hill, we have our cactus farm. It's just a, what did we call it? The cactus canopy. The cactus grows, it breaks, falls into the water, and these holes are actually here so that the cactus can fall through, because these are dead zones and there's no real way to do that. Apparently it's a sheep farm as well. It is, however, a squid farm. We know that. It spawns squids pretty often. I can actually stand here and get like a couple squids to spawn around me every couple minutes or something like that. That's how I got the ink sacs for the hidden tunnel down in the railway system. Next, I'm actually going to show you the farming district, which I actually think is one of the last things we have. I guess we haven't done too many things. A lot of things were like bigger projects that took an episode or two, and it's only been 40 episodes. So let's take a step back and actually look at it from up here. This is our farming area. It originally started with just that wheat farm right there, which I'll get to. Then we made the tree farm, and then more recently we built this barn here, this wheat field, and the windmill. Whoops, took a little bit of fall damage there. So the barn is just a basic barn with a wheat field next to it. We actually had to, has to be dirt, or peaceful mobs will be able to spawn on the grass and then trample the crops. And that's the only way I could do it, so that we actually can have a wheat field. Otherwise, animals will just walk on the crops and ruin it. And I don't want that. I like the look of the golden wheat. There's nothing too special in there. It has a basement and an attic, and I wish it was like hay bales, but unfortunately not. The basement's very basic. I think we put like some chests and stuff down here. Oh yeah, we put shelves, we put a little seat, a bunch of chests, these barrels. It also leads outside, like right here, just for, why not? Upstairs, we can't get upstairs from there. Upstairs is right here. It's just an attic, it's empty. I couldn't think of any decorations in here because I really wanted to put hay bales in there, but unfortunately I don't think hay bales come out to like 1.4 even. Down here we got a little wheat farm. Nothing too crazy, but at the time I thought it was amazing because you could harvest all your wheat and not have to trample any of it trying to pick it up. It's just a little shelf design I made. Yeah, and then we just store it over here. I was really impressed with these lights when I came up with them. They look like a lot of greenhouses. They have hanging lights. I think it looks pretty neat. Then we built the tree farm. It used to not be as efficient. I had that row of slabs was a block lower, and I had a row of slabs over here, and it would prevent the trees from growing. And I didn't realize that till a while in. But it's super basic. You just plant the saplings, let them grow, come and harvest them. The leaves decay. The saplings fall into the water, and this will flow into the middle and come here. This is another one of our squid farms. This spawns squids pretty often. I keep bone meal here just in case. I used a lot of saplings on a project that we'll get to very shortly. Then we built this windmill. On the inside, it's just a grinding wheel. Yeah, just basic interior designs. I like building for fun, so that's why I tried to build a lot of things. Now I'm trying to think what more we have left. I guess that's really a lot of it. It's sadly a lot of time on my end, and it just doesn't look like a lot on the outside. But I'm proud of what we've done. You know, it's a really stylized area. I tried my best to pull it all together. As for one of the more recent additions, and no one's seen this yet actually, I did this in between episodes here. I built a little pathway that leads through the woods here. So every build over here that we built very early on in alpha, I think it was like episode 2, we built this in alpha. And, you know, I wanted to, you know, make sure it wasn't forgotten about. Everything we did up in the base kind of revolved on the left side, and we had nothing on the right here. So I made this kind of like decayed pathway that's really fallen apart over the years. There's not much left of it. And you come out here to a forest. There used to actually be, you can kind of see a bit of a forest here, and I chopped it all down for wood. I left the leaves floating because leaves didn't decay in alpha, and I said, hey, forest, I'll come back and replant you one day. So look it, I've replanted the forest. We got this pathway that leads all the way down, and there's a little hidden pathway that goes inside the forest. I wanted it to be darker and scarier, but I also didn't want mobs spawning, so I tried my best. You come in here, and it's our graveyard. we got our actual 3 deaths. We probably died a couple more times and I just forgot about it. You know, I became too busy, wrapped up in projects to keep track of, you know, our deaths. But we have our first 3 here. And then I put this one here. Here lies Johnny Burns, death number 4. Soon. You know, it'd be a little spooky. This crafting table's not supposed to be here. I forgot all about that. Now, we also have the Alpha, like, Memorial, or Alpha Remembrance Hall. That's also going to have our beta and every other version. Almost like a snapshot, which we'll get to. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of zombies. It's about to be nighttime. I'll sleep through the night. We'll go over to the area where we have to build the beta remembrance. So, I'll see you guys there. Okay, guys, so here we are over at the little alpha setup. I forgot how nice this looked. We built our little castle, the little snowy mountain. There were flowers, sugarcane, clay, and cactus. There was the nether. And that's about all there was in alpha. So, the whole idea is to showcase what was introduced, what was a main focus of this version. And one thing that I realized was added and we didn't do anything with was they added cake in beta. I don't know if it can be placed. We'll find that out because I want to put it here. And here's my box of supplies. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but I do want to start off with, I'm thinking we'll have like a breakaway. So there's going to be like a 3 wide section of the area where it's just gonna, I want to build like a actual like stone building around this, like an actual like city hall looking kind of building, and I want to have a 3 wide like break between alpha and beta, and then beta and 1.0. So right here, let's see, oh man, what version did we start this, what date did we start this? Alright, so May 1st was the date that we started this. So 1, 2, 3, we'll put it right here for now. And we'll do beta 1.7.3. And we will say that we started on, it was 5/1/2020. Perfect, I did exactly the same. That's what I wanted to make sure. Okay, now let me build a couple things and then we'll come back and see what I've come up with. Alright, let me show it to you. I did a bit of work. I probably should have done less work and showed you guys a little bit more of the process, but I just kind of got into a groove and started building it. It really didn't take too long. So this is what you'd see when you'd first come up, because there's going to be walls here, I believe. So you'd see about this. So in beta, they added birch trees and spruce trees. So I need to build a little Christmas tree and a little birch tree. They added dispensers and trapdoors. They added sandstone. They added note blocks. Sadly, note blocks cannot be powered by redstone. So I was going to hook it up to a bit of redstone, but I couldn't. They also added cakes and pistons. So I wanted to add a little redstone contraption. You flip the lever, it moves a lapis block. Lapis blocks were new. Hidden behind the lapis block is a piece of cake. Let's see. They also added grass. Yeah, tall grass was not in alpha. Tall grass was added in beta. Let's move it away from there. Let's move it away from there. Let's get it back just a little bit too much tall grass. Yeah, let's go some up there. Yeah, I think that looks good. They added, I think, sandstone. They had sandstone slabs. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, they added beds. I had a spare bed I wanted to add in here, but can we squeeze a spare bed somewhere? Uh-oh. Can we squeeze a bed in here before nighttime? We just hide a bed like back here somewhere, just for looks. I feel like it's not featured though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a piece of the show. Oh, we'll put it right there. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's grab a chest real quick. Obviously, chests were in alpha. However, I want to do it just so it looks like a little camp. Oh no, let's get there real quick and do this before it gets too dark and mobs start spawning. Yeah, let's just put the chest like that. Yeah, I think that worked. Just a little camp. Sweet. I'll have to put some torches around just so it's not so dark, so no mobs can spawn. And let's quickly, so a creeper doesn't come blow up all of our work, sleep through the night. Alright guys, so this is it. The end of beta. Today's date is actually 9/29/2020. Exactly 5 months later. It took us 5 months to do beta. And let's see, it took us... Oh, really? It took us 5 months to do alpha. Oh, perfect. So it takes us about 5 months to get through a version. That's not bad. 2 versions a year. It's going to take us a long time. I need to start uploading more, don't I? Well, let's put down the sign. The sign will be... I put the sign on the last block. So we'll put the sign right here. What did I put? End of alpha? Is that what I put? I should have put end of alpha. Yeah, let's change it to end of alpha, and I'll fix it for the other one. End of beta. We'll put today's date, which is 9/29/2020. Yeah, that's it, guys. Beta's done. Episode 40 is over. Moving on to episode 41, version 1.0. I am so excited. Things are going to start going quicker because we can get enchantments, although it takes 50 levels to get an enchantment. Unbreaking will save us resources. I'll have to do less mining. And efficiency will make mining so much quicker. Oh, I can actually wear armor and not expect it to disappear in a couple hits. This is going to be amazing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series up until now. I'm absolutely loving it. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you can't wait to see the next episode, make sure you subscribe. This way you don't miss it. Thank you guys so much, friend. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.